Hey superstars, I'm Sue and welcome to my channel, Reviews with Sue. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting our channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Sue and hope you're considering that subscribe button. So would you like to know what today's unboxing is all about? Well, I have a huge haul from Madam Glam, New York. If you want to know what's inside these packages, then just keep on watching.
Doing reviews just like I do. Hanging out with your friend Sue. It's Sue.
And I'm back. I have some products to share with you from Madam Glam, New York. This is going to be a collaboration video, and all the items I'm about to share with you were gifted to me from them. So a huge shout out to the Madam Glam team for working with me once again. Now, if you've never heard of Madam Glam New York before, they have their own website, and they focus on gel polishes. They have hundreds and hundreds of different colors to choose from, plus they're always coming out with new colors. They have the base coats, they have the top coats, and they also have all the accessories to go along with that. Now, because I am collaborating with them in this video, they did give me a discount link as well as a discount code. Now, if you use my link, it should automatically give you 35% off your order. Now, I don't know if it's going to be on your entire order or it may just be on the individual polishes themselves. Now, if for some reason when you get to the checkout, it doesn't give you that 35% off, at least on those individual polishes, then what you can do is you can use my discount code. It is reviewswithsue 35, and that's also going to give you the 35% off. Now, one last thing, when you get to the checkout, it's going to ask you, do you want to sign up for their VIP club? What that is kind of like a subscription. So it's $29 per month, but there's lots of perks that go along with that. I believe you get 50% off your gel polishes when they're the individual ones. You get like premium and perks and different things that go on there. You're also going to get free shipping from what I understand. And if you don't use the $29 in that month, because yes, the power's in your hands, you actually get to choose your items. If there's nothing that you need that month, that $29 actually rolls over to the next month. So if you want to save up all your funds for a couple of months and then splurge and get something big or get like a big set of polishes, you can definitely do that. So if you don't want to do that, which is completely fine, then what you're going to do is you're going to click the button that says pay as you go, and then you are all set. You're going to check out and you're done. So those are your two different options if you do choose to purchase anything. So let me go ahead and show you the items they sent me over. First of all, we have this box right here that's going to be full of goodies that I picked out myself. And then I also have this item right on over here. This is going to be your UV LED lamp. You have to have one of these lamps in order to cure your polishes. And I'm going to give you just a little mini lesson on that if you don't know anything about gel polishes. So let's start off with this. This is the Madam Glam New York Cali Mini UV LED lamp. And this is what the lamp looks like right there. This is the packaging anyways. I guess that's not exactly what the lamp looks like. So inside here is going to be one of their mini lamps. And inside it, it's all wrapped up nicely. And then you have your little cord right here. So let me go ahead and undo the cord so I can show you how this lamp works. And let's see, do I have this? I might already have one of these like plugged in over here. So let me see if I have one of these. Let me see, is this going to be the same one? Oh, I think it is right here. So I might not have to use theirs. So first of all, this is what it looks like. It is very, I just put fingerprints all over it. But this is what it looks like. You are going to get a reflection. It's very sleek. It does say Madam Glam, New York right on there. You have your little button here. The little legs of this is going to open up. And then you can see it has all those lights on the inside there. When you push this button one time, it goes for 60 seconds and then it's automatically going to shut off. I believe if you push it 2 times, it's going to go for 120 seconds, which is basically 2 minutes. And of course, it is not going to be one that's chargeable where you can take it around the house. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll take just like a little power bank and I plug it into there. And then that way I can take it wherever I want to take it. So let me see if this little one works with this. No, it doesn't. So now I guess I am going to need their cord after all. This is how long the cord is right here. So let me unplug something here. Hopefully it's not my ring light. And let me plug it in. So it does have a USB on the one end. So I've got that plugged in. And then the other end of it is going to go right back here in the back of it. If I can get it there in. Yep, there we go. And so basically if you push it one time, it's going to go for 60 seconds. If you push it twice, then it's going to go for 120 seconds, which is going to be 2 minutes. And then I don't want to blind you, but you can see those are all the lights. So you want to cure your polish in between each and every layer. So you're always going to need a base coat. So you're going to do a thin base coat. You're going to put it underneath your light. Then once that's done, then you're going to go ahead and put whatever polish on you want. then you want to put it underneath the light. You always want to do thin layers. It's better to do more layers and do thin layers than to do one thick layer because it's not going to dry properly. So you can always do like 1, 2, 3 coats, whatever you prefer. And then when you're done, you're going to put your top coat on it. And then of course, between every layer, you're going to put it underneath this lamp and then you'll be good to go. The thing that's so nice about doing like gel polishes from home is you can save hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year because I do mine from home myself. And I've kind of gotten the hang of it pretty good now. I've been doing it for a few years now. I've been collaborating, with Madam Glam for quite some time too, which I am so grateful for. But it saves you time, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. And your polish is going to last so much longer. Now, my polish, I usually have to take off because I want to change the color or because my nails grow out so fast. And it never chips, at least for me anyways. They never chip. They never like slice open. Nothing ever happens with mine. So I guess maybe I just have the hang of it. So now let me go ahead and show you this little box of goodies here. So when you open up the box, you can see it has the foam on the top and it has foam on the bottom. So your polishes are going to get you in one piece. I've never had one broken or even leak. Now in here is a little card. It does say that their products are going to be vegan, 21 free formula, cruelty free, and palm oil free as well. So if those are any important things to you, just know that Madam Glam does all those things. Or actually, they don't do those things. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But first of all, what you're going to need is you are going to need your soak off base coat. So this is what this polish looks like right here. This is going to be clear. It's just going to go base. So after you clean your nails, make sure there's no polish left on there. You want to give it a nice little buff. You want to make sure your cuticles are all pushed back. Then you want to put the base coat on, thin layer, put it underneath the light. After about 60 seconds, you can pull it out and then you can go ahead with your polish. So then we have the polishes. So they sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors and then a couple other extra goodies, which I'll get to in a minute. So the first color they sent me over is Glaze d'Amour, I believe is how you pronounce it. This is the polish right here. And if you look at the top of it, this is exactly what the color is going to look like when it's on your nails. So it's really nice that if you like open up a drawer, because like I keep mine like in a drawer, and when you open up the drawer, I just look down and I can see all my colors there. So then that way I can say, do I want that one? Do I want that one? Do I want that one? Well, what I did is I took it one step further like I always do, and I did a tip right here so you can actually see. Now this is going to be 2 coats on there. Now it is a beautiful pink glitter color. You all know how much I love my glitters. They even asked me, they said, did you want to go something with some more fall colors? And I said, no, I wear these kind of colors all year round. Now, I do wear some, darker colors and burgundies and stuff more when I get into those winter months. But I'm still kind of like, wearing some fun little colors here. So there was the first color right there. And you can see this is how you pronounce it right there if I pronounced it incorrectly. And on here, this swatch right here, I actually have 2 coats. So when I do my little swatches, I always put the name on them. And then what I do is I put how many coats on there. So you can see if you just put this like on my nail, this is kind of like what it would look like right there. So that was the first one. And then for our second color, oh, look, it's another pink color. Go figure. This is going to be Pink Frenzy. And this is the next color right here. And then you can see it looks like a bubblegum pink there on the top. And then you can see this is what it looks like when it's all nicely painted. So I do have 2 coats on there, and then I also have the top coat on there. And one thing that's good too is when you're doing gel polishes, when you're done, you can go ahead and just go about your business. You don't have to wait for them to dry. You don't have to fan them around. It just saves so much time that way. And like I said, they last a really long time. Now, the next color I chose is called B-Day Bash, and it is going to be a purple color. Are you guys surprised? And then you can see this is what the color is going to look like right there. And their formulas are really nice. You always kind of like want to give them a little roll or a little shake because, they kind of settle when they're in the shipping process. But this is what the color looks like right here, so you can kind of see how nice and thick it looks there. And when it goes onto your hand, or on your nails, it almost like, it kind of like levels out. And what's great too is if you make any kind of boo-boos or anything like that, before you put it underneath that lamp, you can still like touch it up and you can kind of like get the gel polish off your nails if you happen to get any on there. I use like these little, they're not like a cotton swab, but they're like a little stick. And then on the end of the stick is tiny little swab. So what I do is I'll go around in case I, miss my nail and get a little bit there on my skin before I put it underneath the lamp. So this is that color, and then here is it right over there. As you can see, it is very, very pretty. And this is going to be 2 coats as well. And just so you know, sometimes these little lids, they come off for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should just like super glue them on. Maybe you could take them off and then you can use them for something else, like for like swatches or something. I'm not sure, but I just use these, and then what I'll do is I'll put this on like a big ring, and then when I go to do my polishes, I kind of look down at them, and then sometimes I'll just grab my ring and I'll like go into my clothing area, like say I'm going to a wedding or something, I kind of like put it next to the clothing and see like which color I'm gonna like the best. And then for the final color is going to be Frisinette. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but this is the last color, and this is what it's going to look like. And yes, that is the color I have on my nails. Now, I did my nails over a week ago, and as you can see here, they still look perfectly fine. There's no chips. There's no peeling. The only thing you can see is at the very bottom here, they're actually starting to grow out already because, like I said, my nails grow out so fast. Now, this is a swatch. This is 2 coats, and what I have on my hands is actually 2 coats as well. So you can see this is what it looks like there. And if you want to compare it to, say, the other colors I have on there, which is the same color, depending on the light, you can see it is actually the same color right there. So it is a beautiful color. Now, personally myself, I kind of consider this like a fall color. So it's kind of like purpley, it's kind of pink, but then yes, it has that little bit of sparkle added into it too. So there were the 4 colors that I actually picked out. Then they also sent me over the gel polish, let's see, no wipe top coat. I know they have a no wipe, and then they have one that you have to wipe off. I've never used that wipe off top coat before, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, if it's better than the no wipe or not. If you know anything about gel polishes, if you want to try to explain it to me in the comments, I would really appreciate it, because I really don't know what the difference is. It just seems like if you got to wipe it off, then it seems like it's an extra step that I don't want to take the time to do. So this is going to be the top coat there. Again, you just want to do a thin layer, and then you're going to put it, right underneath that UV light. And then they also sent me over the gel polish remover. Now this baby right here is a game changer. It is. You do not have to soak your hands in the acetone. You don't have to do the wraps. What you want to do is you want to take a file or like a buffing block, and you want to remove that top coat away. Once the top coat, that clear coat that you put on, is removed, then you can take this remover. You can actually just put a thick coat onto your nails. You're going to let it sit there for maybe about 2 minutes or so. You're going to actually see that this remover is going to start like eating away at the polish. Then what you're going to do is you are going to take your cuticle pusher or whatever instrument that you like to use, and you are just going to scrape it off. And then if there's still a little bit of residue left, you can do another coat of this and remove it again. I'm telling you, it is a total game changer, this gel polish remover it is, and it is like a thicker consistency too, and you want to put it on the thicker side. I mean, you can play around with it and see how it works with your nails and see how quick it's coming off, but I usually put 2 coats of the color on, then I put the top coat on. So that is my experience anyways. And then for the final item we have is going to be the Madam Glam New York Aloe and Cucumber Scent Nourish Me Nail and Cuticle Balm. Now, I don't think I've ever used a cuticle balm before. I always get like the oils, which they also sell those as well. And you just kind of like put it around, your cuticle area. You always want to do your cuticles when you're done with doing a manicure, or once you have your gel polishes on, then you want to, kind of like rub it in there so it keeps them nice and moist. So this is what it looks like right here. And it looks like, to me, it's going to have how much in there? It looks like 1.06 fluid ounces inside there. So this is what it looks like. And when I saw that it was going to be aloe and cucumber, I thought, oh yes, I'd like to try that, please. So let me go ahead and open it because I've not done that yet. So this is going to be just like a little tin. And this is the balm right there. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, it does smell like cucumbers. It really does. And then you can see here, it's like very slippery. So what you can do is you can kind of like just press your finger in there, and then you're just going to want to take it and you're going to want to, put it around your cuticle areas. And then that way it'll keep them nice and soft, and they won't get all brittle. And then I'll just finish doing that. I want to do my thumb on this side. And yeah, it feels very nice. And it does. It actually smells really good. Now, I also use these on my cuticles, like on my toes as well. And sometimes, if I have any calluses, Yes, I will take that cuticle oil and I even put a little bit on my calluses and I just kind of like rub it in really good so it makes it a little bit softer and not like a hard callus. So those were all the items I received. What do you guys think? What is your favorite color? Do you like the sparkly pink? Do you like the solid pink color here? Do you like the solid purple? Or do you like the bedazzled purple here like I have on my fingernails right now? So let me know what your favorite colors out of these four right here. Or if you don't like pinks and you don't like purples, let me know what your favorite color is because curious minds want to know, and that's me, of course. I do want to thank you all so much for spending a little time with me today. I do want to thank Madam Glam of New York again so much for sending me over these amazing items because you all know how much I love to do my nails. And remember, I have that discount link I'll leave down below in the description box. It should automatically give you 35% off your order, or it may just be on the individual polishes. If it doesn't work on the individual polishes, then what you can do at checkout is you can actually put in my discount code, which is reviewswithsue35, and that should give you 35% off. If you want to sign up for the VIP club, you're more than welcome to do that. And you can just click the link, and then you can actually read a little bit more about it and what all the perks that go along with it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe. A like on your way out would be great. And if you have an extra time, hop on over to Instagram. Follow me over there. It's Reviews with Sue, just like my channel name. Other than that, that's all I have for you today. So please be safe, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.